This is Tommy, our sketch artist. Don't you feel a little naked without the long johns?
I have several pair.
Ballistics was positive with gun. The guy who was shooting at is the same guy who took down the game.
This is nice. Really nice.
Thank you.
Real wood and everything.
Tommy doesn't get out much. This is your witness.
The woman?
Right. Blind as a bat. Damn, he knows his way around a pencil. Fraser. You know what the hell you're doing?
What is it you think I'm doing?
Hey, you tell me you're the one who's got a shark swimming around in your underwear.
It's purely a matter of practicality, Ray. Your clothes are not particularly conducive to sleeping.
Oh, so you just had to take them off?
No, she managed that all by herself.
Look, Fraser, all I'm trying to say here is this woman is a dangerous customer. I mean, she's covering angles, she's looking at the odds, she's looking for insurance. This is not the, little girl from the igloo next door.
You think she's protecting someone?
Yeah, maybe boyfriend.
But we have no proof of that.
Oh, man, is she reeling you in?
Well, why do you say that?
Would you be so diplomatic if she wasn't such a beautiful woman?
Certainly.
Awful thing is, I believe you.
Hold on. Admittedly, I did only catch a glimpse of him, and he was wearing a hat, but I was quite sure his hair was dark.
I'm pretty sure it was blonde. This is him.
Get that out on the wire right away. Tommy.
Real cherry wood. Wow.
Well, good night. Beef, Auntie.
Good night.
Night.
Agent White, Agent Exley. Where is she?
No idea.
Is that why you needed a sketch artist this evening?
No, the thing of it is, I love art, paintings mostly. Sculpture does not turn my crank. But I love oils and watercolors and... Hey now, where the hell did she come from?
You just bought yourself some trouble.
Trouble?
With a capital T. We're filing charges.
What charges?
Harboring a fugitive, for starters.
Well, she's our fugitive. Maybe he was just holding her.
In the Canadian consulate?
A bit unorthodox.
I don't want to hear about it.
We're taking her right now.
Or else what?
We'll take your boy here instead.
Boy.
Gentlemen, I think I may have a solution to this.
What?
Well, I've spoken with Ms. Scarpa, and I believe that she'll agree to cooperate with you on one condition.
Condition being?
She wants someone at the table that she can trust.
You.
She trusts you.
I believe she does, yes.
You're on. Agent White?
Agent Exley?
Fraser, you don't know how to play poker.
No, I'm not entirely unfamiliar with it, Ray. Although perhaps a refresher course in some of the fundamentals might be a good idea. Is an ace still considered a high card?
Okay, this is retarded. You cannot learn to play poker in one night and hope to beat a shark.
Possibly. Although, one time I did manage to learn almost all of Milton's Paradise Lost in a single evening. Of course, my chances for survival were very slim at the time. I had to keep my mind very focused.
Prove it.
Prove what?
Do the Paradise Lost thing.
Of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree whose mortal taste brought death into the world and all our woe with loss.
Okay. Maybe we got a shot. Okay, let's get down to basics. Poker is a game of money and deception.
Penalties go to the weak, rewards go to the strong.
In poker, you're on your own.
The loser makes himself a loser.
And the winner makes himself a winner.
I see. And where do the cards fit into this?
The cards are incidental. Think about it this way. Poker is sheer justice. Okay. Low card brings it in. Dead. Okay, we are on 4th Street.
I bet my salary on Fraser, a year's worth. Hi, Fraser.
Francesca.
That would be illegal, Miss Vecchio.
Why?
The state of Illinois has laws against illegal gaming, okay? Betting on poker, even a small sum such as your salary, would be considered illegal.
Well, that's just stupid.
Stupid or not, it's the law, and you should know the law if you want to become a...
Hey, sir, watch your cards there.
If you want to become a what, Francesca?
Nothing. I was just musing, hypothetically. Can't gamble since I can't break the law.
Oh, yeah? Since when? Down and dirty.
This morning.
Now, do I still have to bet?
Yes.
But I've already won. I would seem to be gloating. Well, it seems that I have a blush for low.
Constable, you have a flush and it's ace high, and you can't do that. You can't be bluffing when you're not bluffing.
I wasn't bluffing, sir. I was just telling the truth.
Poker is not about the truth, Fraser.
It's about deception, Constable.
You stink, Fraser.
Of what?
The truth.
Do you think Fraser's up to this?
As long as you don't have to lie
Or bluff?
or hold.
I guess cheating is out of the question.
Imagine living like that.
Forget about it. How about those feds?
Leaving?
I thought you were sleeping.
You've been up all night.
Nice of you. Are you nervous about tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm scared. I had a run-in with Fer a couple years back. He's a tough guy. He'll have bodyguards. Anything can happen.
You think something will happen?
I don't know. I'm a card player, not a psychic.
You know, sometimes telling the truth is the only way out.
You'll never make a poker player.
Well, actually, I won a bag of candy.
Anyone can win when the stakes don't matter.
Sure enough. And I took the liberty of looking into your record.
Of course.
You were arrested for assault in connection with a knifing in a poker game in Arkansas.
When in Rome.
And you confessed to the stabbing, even though witnesses at the scene said your brother Larry actually committed the crime.
The witnesses can be wrong.
Or you could have been protecting your brother. He had a record. A judge would have been stern with him.
You look out for your family. Larry, he couldn't take care of himself.
What color is his hair?
Dark. Larry's dead. He couldn't let things go. He was in Bakersfield and ran into another man who couldn't let things go. And I wasn't there to help him. Are you testing me?
Yes.
Can I trust you?
Mm-hmm.
Then why can't you trust me?
Who says I don't? I should go. You know, my father used to say that duty was a passion. Maybe the only one that really counted.
You got no duty here, Fraser. All you got is risk. You know, what if you start to sweat and Farrah twigs to the scam? I mean, anything could go down.
Well, I'm aware there are risks.
You know, Fraser, When I was in college, I used to go to the track and play the horses. One day I was down there and I met this chick from Albany. She had a good line. And I bought it. Hook, line, sinker. You know, before she left, she'd taken everything.
You think I'm confusing duty with passion?
No, I think that there's a lot of things you can do with a woman like this, but trusting them isn't one of them.
Who says I trust her?
You telling me everything? You can back out, you know.
Well, I can't do that. Hi, Francesca. I wonder if you'd mind looking up some information for me.
Sure, Fraser, but first, can I ask you a question about your work?
Well, I'll try to answer, but of course, as a member of the RCMP, I have taken an oath of secrecy. As a consequence, there are certain matters that I am bound not to discuss.
What do you mean, like about the Queen and Inspector Thatcher?
Well, I am loyal to them both. However, actually, I was referring to, well, discussions of matters that might compromise national security.
Oh.
So what do you want to know?
Yeah, is the hat really necessary?
Absolutely essential. This is the information I require.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
What were you guys just talking about?
Nothing. Headgear.
Come on, he gave you a piece of paper. What was on the paper?
Nothing, Ray. You just wanted me to look over a few things for him. Why? Is that a crime, too? Because if that's a crime as well, then there's just way too many crimes. I can't get all these crimes in my head. I'm going to have to rethink the whole thing.
You do that. You think that'd be a good hobby for you.
All right, I have to get ready now. I can't eat on game day. I can't use mint toothpaste. I can't face any corner of the room for more than 10 seconds. And I can't smell a man until I sit at the table. So you both are gonna have to leave.
I knew gamblers were superstitious, but
It's not superstition, it's discipline. And discipline is part of the game.
this discipline works.
I win.
I think I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll go cover the rear exit. Wake me if anything happens.
Can't wear your tuxedo.
Why not?
Because you look like a waiter at Chico's.
Only if it's light blue.
It's not blue. It's black and beautiful, just like me.
He's got to look expensive, like the boys in Vegas.
Vegas, they wear tracksuits.
Yeah, but he's got to look like he knows what he's doing. He's got to look slick. He's got to look good. You look good. You look,
Sharp. Very sharp. Yeah, you're real fashion plate constable. Look, here's your steak. Courtesy Chicago PD.
Yeah.
Now understand, anything you earn off of that belongs to the Chicago Police Department. All right? Yes, sir. Let's check out the setup.
You want another card? Dealer smiling? Don't take it.
And if the guy next to you smells like bacon bits, definitely see him and raise him.
that was Franny. She got the information you wanted. Curious?
I'd appreciate it.
2 years ago, Farrah played a game in Bakersfield. Night ended with a homicide. That was the last time Farrah was seen in the country. The deceased is a guy named Lawrence Packard. What does that mean?
All right, showtime. Let's go, detective. Good luck, constable. Is he all right?
I don't know. He's a little whacked.
Here's our next player. This one's Malone.
Out of Oklahoma. Oil money. Plays a circuit.
Runner-up, 95 World Championships, Reno.
Next guest.
Really? Ah, cider. Thank you kindly. Whoa, stiff apples.
Mounties in place.
Nice tux.
For a rental.
Hey, I own that tux.
What do you charge?
Here we go.
It's Farrah. Game's on.
Name's Carson. Steel Eyes Carson. So cold up in Canada?
Well, it can be, yes.
Delighted.
Glad you could make it. Gentlemen, shall we get started?
I went north once, looking for bear. Froze my little toe.
You know, Steel Eyes, extremities are often insufficiently protected against the challenge of northern winter. As a matter of fact, I once knew of a man who lost the crotch of his pants on a barbed wire fence. And later that night, a particularly harsh night, he almost lost his,
That's another story. So where is everyone else from?
Miami.
We better go in.
It's not the protocol, Detective.
It's not the what?
We're pursuing the AC strategy.
AC?
Al Capone.
We got witnesses lined up to testify against Farah.
No one will testify until he's in custody.
So we'll nail him on gaming. But to get this charge to stick...
Farrah's got to take a pot.
You in?
well, let me see. There's 52 cards in a deck, 4 cards in any given suit. Now, what is the possibility of getting 3 of those 4 cards in a 7-hand game with none of them showing? Well, I don't think the odds could be any greater than 1 in 2,756.
Are you playing or talking?
Let him bet, Joey.
Terribly sorry.
What's your man doing?
He's winning.
There is something compelling about having vast quantities of money coming in one's direction, isn't there?
This is not good.
Farah has to take a pot.
We can't take Farrah.
1,000.
Looks like the makings of a flush to Steel Eyes.
Steel Eyes. It's an interesting moniker, Mr. Carson. Perhaps I should adopt a nickname.
We could call you Big Mouth.
That would seem to be apt. And you're known as Lady Shoes, I believe.
Some people call me that.
And your last name, Scarpa, that's not your name from birth, is it?
Maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
If I'm not mistaken, your given name was actually Packard.
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 What's he doing?
It's a truly fascinating game, poker. Very few pursuits so effortlessly combine money, deception, truth. And so often, the real stakes far exceed what's actually on the table.
He's showing his hand. We gotta go.
We sit tight.
By way of example, only recently I heard of a game that was played in Bakersfield.
Who cares?
The stakes were so high they resulted in a homicide. A man by the name of Lawrence Packard.
Cards. This is the guy from the takedown.
What are you talking about?
It's a setup, you morons. Packard was her brother. Danny's here to take out Farrah, and Joey is the trigger man. Let's move now.
We sit tight.
We move now!
Hold your positions, men.
Mr. Ferry, you were at Bakersfield, were you not?
What kind of game are you playing?
I believe it's called poker.
She walks the narrow cobblestones, blocks in her escape. She doesn't know the method or the magic. She can see the other circle almost close enough to touch. Now
We move.
it's time. She opens up the window to the other side of the soul. Lets the music move.
Federal agents, nobody move! Freeze! Stop what we did!
Thank you, Ray.
No problem, Fraser.
Drop it! Move! And you're dead!
Like home is waiting long. Draw closer to his fire. Earthly eyes grow cold, drawing out near to ancient
You play a dangerous game,
Farrah killed my brother.
so you ordered Joey to kill Farah,
He's trying to even out the game.
using me in the process.
You could have let me go.
Who says I won't let you go now?
You're bluffing.
I never bluff.
thought you said you didn't bluff.
I'm learning.
So she's after Club Fed. 5 card, 1 drop. What tipped you off?
Well, there was something about her manner in the hotel room that suggested she wasn't truly in any mortal peril. Also, she claimed to have been a medical student at New York University, but there was no record to support that claim. What's the ante?
I don't know. We'll play for air.
All right. Ante is in. In addition, when she was kissing me...
Wait a minute. You kissed her?
Well, no, she kissed me.
What was it like?
The kiss? Delightful.
Why didn't you tell me?
That the kiss was delightful?
Not the kiss that you suspected her.
Ah, well, I wasn't sure. And as you had instructed me, there are certain cards that are better left hidden until they're absolutely needed.
So you were bluffing?
Evading.
Bluffing.
Delaying.
Bluffing.
Equivocating.
Bluffing.
Bluffing.
Thank you. What do you think the odds are that in this universe Francesca will take to that dog?
Oh, it's difficult to compute. But Auntie needs a good home, and Francesca has a good heart. So.
How many cards?
I'll take none, thank you.
None.
None.
Okay, 2 can play that game. I'll take none, too. Bet?
100.
Of?
100 of air.
Okay, I'll see your 100 and I raise you 50.
All right, I will see that 50, and I'll call.
When?
Once again, crowded home.
House.
Crowded house.
Full house.
Full house. Full house. I'll take that air now, Ray.
I'm tapped out.
I'll accept an IOU.
An IOU on air?
I want you to honor your wager.
That's stupid.